they either need to apologize publicly to him.
Yeah. Here's one of his trans fans talking about it. I don't even know what to say. Nick is someone I've looked up to so much in this scene ever since he stepped into it. I've always respected his grind to get better, but this just fucking sucks to see, knowing this is how he really sees people like me. There you go. There you fucking go, man. You guys are crazy when you think that, like, a content creator as big as Nick doesn't have any fucking trans or gay followers, man. Don't say one trans person, Lamau. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't be stupid. Okay? That's the entire point. That's the entire point of people who are, like, usually just not openly political and how they create their content. There's fucking trans gamers that probably like Ginny and like watch her content, and now they fucking feel like you hate them. This is my message to all the streamers who engage in this sort of behavior when they say this sort of shit, is that you have members in your audience who fucking love you, okay? Who love you, who adore you, who want to give you money, and then when you fucking say shit like this, you literally are making them cry, you're hurting them, you're hurting their fucking feelings, and you're denying them of their humanity pretty much. Like, you make them feel like fucking shit. So if you're not going to do it out of being kind, just think about it at least from the point of view of, making money, I guess, or not harming someone in your community. Especially because when you say stuff like that,
you don't love the spirit of
it
justice.
then makes that stream a toxic place for people. And that toxicity continues off the fucking. Yep. That was more than 3 years ago at this point. That was actually 4 years ago. Yeah. I don't think that Chad understands that this person is coming out as trans on Twitter to speak out against this. That puts them in the crosshairs. Also, most people are not on Twitter. And if they are, they're definitely not posting. Yeah, 20% of the American, 20% of Americans are on Twitter, dude. It's a tiny fucking fraction. It's important people that actually drive discourse, the broader discourse, like media members and whatnot, but still. What about you with your MAGA friends you insult every day? That's actually a great take. Don't you ever worry about hurting the feelings of your MAGA fans? Yeah, being trans is not the same as being a conservative, dog. You know what I mean? Like, you can just stop being fucking stupid, okay? You don't just stop being trans. The only way to stop being trans is when you fucking kill yourself, okay? That's how you stop being trans. And that's exactly what happens when there's so much fucking hatred all over the goddamn place. Like, I know you're joking, but come on. I am incredibly open-minded to people who have right-wing perspectives that want to understand, that want to hear a different perspective, that want to change their minds. I yell at the rigid leftists in this community sometimes more than I yell at right-wingers. Remember, okay? Because I am a firm believer that plenty of Republicans out there, Republican voters out there, are just duped. Okay, they think that this is the right thing. They're angry, they're duped, and you have a party that is basically channeling that frustration, at least at a vector, whereas the other side is basically saying, no, nothing is wrong, and we're going to actually do nice things, but then they don't end up doing those nice things at all. We have a feckless, ineffective, cowardly Democratic Party, and then a aggressive, violent, reactionary Republican Party that actually does get shit done and does tell you, here's what's wrong in society. You're feeling the hurt, and the reason why you're feeling this hurt is because gay people are grooming your children. It's because trans people are grooming your children. It's because there are demonic pedophiles, okay? They do that so well. Oh, it's because immigrants are coming over the border and stealing your fucking jobs. It's never the business owners that are at fault here. Do not worry. Those are the good guys. It's the fucking random immigrants, the random asylum seekers that are at fault here. It's all built around lies. Okay? It sucks. I'm not checking your last message. Do you think calling the guy a Nazi and wishing harm is the right move here? Or should we be trying to... Wait, what? Which guy? Who am I calling a Nazi? I'm not calling anybody a fucking Nazi. I've been very careful in the way that I've, like, talked about this. What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's a whole month of Pride, but veterans only get one damn day. To hell with Pride Month. Yeah, dude. You know there's fucking trans and gay veterans too, right? You idiot. Shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about veterans, okay? Leave this stream right now and go suck the cock of a veteran and don't come back until you are full of his cummies, okay? I don't want to fucking hear from you. What have you done for a goddamn veteran? Suck my dick. This bitch ass motherfucker only remembers veterans when it's like using veterans against another fucking marginalized group. Pride Month isn't a fucking federal holiday. It's just a bunch of brands and a bunch of organizations basically saying, hey, let's not fucking hate crime gay people, okay? Love is love. Be accepting. And then motherfuckers go, oh, dude, that's unacceptable. That's grooming. That's pedophilia, actually. God damn, dude. Also, isn't there a whole month, a military appreciation month? Isn't that? There's definitely like a couple different months that actually appreciate our, brave soldiers. But you don't know about that because you don't give a fuck. You don't care. And I don't either. I don't know about that either. Okay? I don't. Because that's the reality. If you care about veterans, go fucking fight your congressperson to ensure that the VA is adequately funded. If you care about fucking veterans, go do that shit, dumbass. Don't fucking cry about it here to be like, oh, what about pride? Every 22 minutes, a veteran is fucking killing themselves. They're on the goddamn streets. They're fucking homeless. You don't give a single shit about the housing market. I've never heard you fucking go out of your way to fight against that. Okay? And then you turn around and you're like, oh, what about pride? Like, fuck you. It's so insincere. It's so disingenuous. You just heard another person say that, a person that you probably look up to, and you just repeated that in here because it's just a talking point to you. Okay? November has Veterans Day. May has Memorial Day. The whole month of May is Military Appreciation Month. Yeah. They like... This country doesn't give a fuck about veterans, okay? Just like they don't give a fuck about gay people and trans people and shit, okay? You understand that? They don't give a fuck. They do not care. But the difference is no one loses their mind when like the MLB or the NFL actually at least like trots out a fucking vet to be like, we love you, sir. Thank you for your service. No one fucking loses their shit at that, okay? But even then, it's still nothing. Like, it's nothing. That's nothing. We love our veterans so much. That's why we send them fucking overseas to get their dicks shot off, okay, while defending a goddamn opium field in Afghanistan that they shouldn't even fucking be there. They're broken. They come back. And like what? We give them thank you for your service every now and then and maybe 20% off on Veterans Day. Wow, man, it's so sick. We really do care about our veterans. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't give a shit. These motherfuckers are getting cancer because of the goddamn burn pits at the forward operating bases, and the American government's not even funding their fucking healthcare. Suck my dick, okay? Again, every 22 minutes, a veteran's fucking killing themselves. If you gave a shit about that, you would try to stop that, okay? And the most effective way to stop that is by undermining the American military-industrial complex. But you don't care about undermining that because to you, veterans are just a talking point, okay? 1,000,000% I care more about stopping the hurt and the harm than you do. And I'm the motherfucker who said America deserved 9/11. Okay? So live with that for the rest of your goddamn days. Anyway. As someone who fell into the reactionary alt-right rabbit hole in 2014 and dragged out late 2016 after a lot of harsh truths and shit times, I can say it's all predation on insecurities. I think a large portion are duped based on this exploitation of finally finding an in-group or circle they feel accepted with that avoids the harder work of self-improvement and reflection. That's exactly what it is copium, and it's fucking sad. And people utilize that. People weaponize that. People weaponize that insecurity against, people weaponize that insecurity for their own gain, for their own benefits. Anyway. I hate how people think vets don't get help. I got a lot of help on my way out. I get $2K in disability every month healthcare, and I even got $150K knocked off my property tax value. We get help. Stop using us all the fucking time. Yeah, you're lucky. That's survivor's bias. There are plenty of veterans that I even know fucking personally that didn't end up so lucky. There's a ton of fucking vets in here all the time. What do I always say, man? In the VA system, either you're really fucking lucky to get 100% coverage or really fucking unlucky and nothing in between. Okay? And I think you understand what I mean when I say really unlucky. Okay? And there's plenty of coverage that rarely gets addressed as well, especially like psychiatric evaluations, like being able to get the adequate treatment necessary. Look at that. Thank you for your service, dude. Thank you for your fucking service. Hey, you want to know how we stop both of these numbers, dude? Stop fucking going to war for no goddamn reason, okay? That's it. That's fucking it, okay? I'm a veteran. I withdrew one semester while using the GI Bill. The IRS hunted me for 3 years and began garnishing my wages, $600 a month for a year. I had to sell my 401k and refinance my mortgage. This country does not give a fuck about veterans. VA hospitals are also trash. Yeah, it's wild that we found the one vet who was like, well, I actually got a pretty good deal from the VA, so we're good. Everybody calm down. The numbers stopped going up in 2020. They have data only up to 2020 probably. Anyway. Hasan's dominatrix. That's a rarity. I'm a combat vet and I'm unemployed and my electric gets turned off at 7 a.m. Plus I'm having PTSD episodes and I have fucking brain malformation from a goddamn IED and can't have surgery until February. And half of the fucking people that did this shit wouldn't even do it if fucking healthcare was free and college education was free. That's the other part of it. If you truly want to fucking, tackle those goddamn numbers, it's not even about funding the VA. It's about shutting off the faucet on the one hand, okay, stopping these insane, unnecessary wars for profit, okay? And then also on the other hand, make sure that veterans are adequately taken care of. Everyone's adequately taken care of. It's not just about fucking vets either. God damn it. I hate this politicized nonsense.